life is so over. I suppose I should press the triangle button to get that. I can press the X button to reply to Chloe, or I can just exit with the triangle button. I should check the Bratz planner with the X button just to make sure I know what I'm doing. I feel so down I can barely even bring myself to follow the arrow that's pointing towards the smoothie bar.
I can't believe that Jade got a job at a fashion magazine. That's so perfect for her.
I know, and not just any magazine either. I hear your thing is huge.
You ever read it?
No, it doesn't really appeal to me, but I'm sure Jade will make it super interesting. My life is over.
What happened?
I got fired. The dragon that runs the magazine, Berdine, she kept giving me more and more to do, and it didn't matter what I did. It was always wrong as far as she was concerned, and I had to work with the Tweevils.
Ugh, that's enough to ruin anyone's day.
Sorry, everyone. I'm not in the mood to hang. I'm going home.
Don't worry, Jade. Everything will be okay.
We have to do something.
Something to cheer up Jade.
Like a party. A surprise party. Now that's a plan. I'll go get some makeup. Yasmin, you go get some cool threads for the party. You can't cheer someone up without something styling to wear. Have you seen the new Treasures range in Thrills with Frills? That'll be perfect.
You get to it, girlfriend. We've got some spare blings we can spend on the party.
I'm on it. It's here in the mall somewhere. Shopping is easy. You start by going to the mannequin for the clothesline you want to buy. All right, the Treasures range. I can choose what type of clothing I want to buy by selecting jackets, tops, or bottoms, and pressing the X button to start shopping for an item. Okay, sweet. Now I just need to press the triangle button. Cool! Jade will be totally psyched with this. I'd better check with Chloe, though, just to be sure. Okay, when I'm in a shop, I can call a friend and get them to meet me by selecting Contacts with the X button. Now I can just ask her to come near. Perfect!
Sweet outfit, pretty princess. It's perfect. You go get something to accessorize it with. I got a date with City Lux. We need the new Treasures compact. Press the X button so I can carry on the party prepping. That's an outrageous... All right, I gotta get to City Lux. Hey, this token looks hot. Better pick it up. It could be important later on. All right, I can buy new makeup compacts from the compacts table around the corner. There are loads of compacts I could buy, but I want the Treasures compact today. Cool! Now I can go to the makeup tables to try it out. All right, makeup is my thing. You see that circle of colors in the top right? That's our current compact. We need to change to the Treasures compact. Press the X button on the little picture under our current compact and pick out a new one from the menu that appears. We need the Treasures compact. You need to select the Treasures compact before selecting OK. That's the one! Great! Now we can pick a color. Just point to one of the colors and it will show up in the middle of the compact. Nice choice! Now what do we want to do with it? In the bottom right, you can see the eyeshadow brush, the blusher, and the lipstick. There are also some tissues, just in case we need to take some makeup off. Just press the X button to select the thing you want. That's lipstick. Pick the color you want from the compact.
Then use the X button to put it on my lips, or the square button to cover my lips completely. That's for applying blush. If you don't like the color, you can always use the triangle button to take off the last makeup you put on. That's for putting on eyeshadow. When you move it closer to my eye, I'll move my face to make it easier. Use the X button to apply it, or you can use the square button to paint the whole eyelid in one go. Don't forget, you can change color by pressing the X button on the one you want in the compact. Sweet! I should hook up with Sasha and see how she's doing. Press the triangle button to use my phone. Okay, to find someone, I just press the X button on contacts. Now I ask her where she is. Great. Now I just need to exit the phone with the triangle button and wait for Bunny Boo's reply.
So that's clothes and makeup all sorted. Scorching! Now we just need to get Jade to come. I'll take care of it. Press the X button to switch to me. Hip outfit, girl! I need to text Jade and find out where she is.
Hey there, Bunny Boo.
All I gotta do is text Jade and find out where she is. Then we can take her to the party at Chloe's place. If a surprise party doesn't cheer her up, nothing will. All right, go me! I should check out that message on my phone. It's probably from Jade.
You feeling better, Cool Cat?
A little. It's good to know I've got friends who care.
Why don't you have a look around?
This wardrobe is weird.
Wardrobes work just like shopping, except you can't buy anything new, of course. This is all our stuff. Feel free to try anything on and wear it out. There are lots of different tunes.
I just push up and down to look through them and press the X button when I see one I want to hear.
Hey, Cool Cat.
There are lots of different tunes. I just push up and down to look through them and press the X button when I see one I want to hear.
Even for you, that...
Hey girl, you having fun? When you're ready, I got a cool posing game you can play. Okay, girls. First of all, here's how you pose. When you're asked to pose, you can press any button either once or twice. Whichever you do will cause you to strike a pose. Try it! Nice! Sweet! Cool! Nice pose! Sometimes it'll be up to you which pose to use, but sometimes you'll be asked to try and strike a set of poses within a time limit.
After each pose finishes, you have to quickly strike a new pose. Try this set for a size. Sweet! Cool! You know what? I do feel better. Thanks, guys.
Hey, what are friends for?
We don't need that lame-o fashion magazine.
Of course not.
We could make our own magazine if we wanted.
Yeah! We should have our own magazine.
I can write about fashion.
And I could write an advice column.
And I can write about trends and all the important causes.
And I could be the editor.
Funny, Boo. Okay, the music editor.
Do you think it could work?
It could totally work.
Hey, if we work together, nothing can stop us.
Hold the front page, girls. I think I'm gonna cry.
It's going to be so much fun working together.
We gotta work hard, though, girls. Don't forget we've laid down some serious blings to get this magazine up and running.
No sweat, Bunny Boo. Once we get our ideas down on paper, we'll get that money back in no time.
I'm not too sure about using computers, though. They just don't like me.
They can be tricky, but I'll help you out.
What do we do now?
Well, I set up the computers with the ideas we have for articles, so all you have to do is go to your own workstation and it'll tell you what your first article's going to be.
Cool! And I'll organize our finished articles on the other side of the room so we can see what we've done so far.
And I've set up a shared wardrobe with all our clothes in it. We can use it whenever we want to model some fresh styles.
First things first, pretty princess. Let's check out those computers for our assignments.
My article is going to teach our readers how to make their own t-shirt. I'd better head over to Dynamic Design in the mall and put my fashion gifts to work. Okay, this'll be a breeze. Dynamic Design is in the mall somewhere.
Hey, cool cat.
That's one of my tokens. I wonder how many of these are lying around. Hey, cool. That's a Blings token. They're always worth collecting when you see them. Okay, you see the panel on the right? It's got 3 tabs at the top: color, base, and pictures. You can add these pictures to the t-shirt design. Just select them with the X button to pick them up, and then press the X button on the t-shirt to add them wherever you want. The arrows allow See how that went straight onto the t-shirt? That's your base print. You can change it whenever you like. The arrows allow you to look through different sets of base print. We can keep up to 4 t-shirt designs. One last thing, in the back room here is a poster design desk. It works just like the t-shirt designer, but for posters. Kinda obvious, I know. You should try it out sometime. Hey there, cool cat. I found a token with a bunny on it. If I collect a lot of these, something good is bound to happen. They want me to write about what's hip on the music scene right now. Well, no one knows tunes like me. With my CD collection, it would be pretty easy. Although I've probably loaned out my best tunes. Yeah, this would be easy. But I already lent out the hottest CDs. I'm gonna have to ask around and get them back.
Hey there, Bunny Boo.
Hey, Sasha. You after your CDs? I know you let me borrow one, and it was really banging too, but I loaned it to Dylan. Hope that's okay. You could try looking for him in the park.
Sorry, Sash. I did have one of your CDs, but I gave it to Cameron. Hope that's no problem. He's in the mall somewhere, I think. You look good. Not as good as me, but close.
Hey, Sasha. Yeah, I did have one of your CDs, but I gave it to Fiona. Sorry, she's usually around the Dance Heaven Plaza.
My sister Roxy definitely has one of your CDs. I saw her in the park earlier. You're looking nice.
Ah, you want your CD back? Here you go. Sorry I held on to it for so long. Hey, I hope it's not a problem. You looking for your other CDs? Try Eaton over at the smoothie stand. He was talking about one of those albums the other week. Whoa, you look... Wow.
What's up, Sasha? You look good. Not as good as me, but close.
Your CD? I think my sister has it. Go talk to Phoebe. She was in the mall last time I saw her. You look great. Hi, here's that CD of yours. Some real hot tunes. Really sweet. If you want your other CDs, talk to Megan. She's just over there. I'm sure she said she had one of your albums the other week.
I did have one of those cool CDs of yours, but I loaned it to Eaton. He should be working at the smoothie stand. You're looking fine, as always.
Hey, still haven't got all your CDs back? Try talking to Dylan. He keeps his ear to the ground. I think he said he'd be in the park today. You're looking fashion forward today.
Don't trust what Roxy says, Sasha. I know she's got that CD of yours. Go check the park and don't take no for an answer. You're looking nice.
Hey, there's a map board. I can press the X button next to that if I want to see a plan of the city and find out where things are.
You can try talking to the twins. I think Phoebe's in the mall. You look good. Not as good as me, but close.
Oh yeah, I do have it after all. Sorry about that. Hi, Sasha. You look great.
Hey girls, you know that mail Bradine made me toss when I was working for her? I found the most awesome invite in there. Super stylin' fashion reporter Jade has scooped the biggest scoop of all scoops ever.
And they say I'm a drama queen.
You're not gonna believe what it was I found.
Do tell.
Invitations to the exclusive crash gig at Pins, the funkiest, punkiest punk rock club in the world. Get out of here. And that's not all. It's an all-expenses paid trip with a 5-star luxury hotel suite in London.
No way!
Yes, way. We're going to London. Yay!
We rock!
We're hot.
And we're going to London.
Well, we're not going to London just yet.
But all we have to do is get the rest of the magazine ready. Then we can jet off to London and have the best cover story ever.
I can't wait! Hey, Bunny Boo. We are looking fine today, aren't we? So, what's my task? An article about creative use of cosmetics. That's right up my street. I'll head on over to City Looks and get to work. All right, I love City Looks. It's so chic. Get ready, world. Here I come.
Hi, Angel.
When you want to really go wild, you can try face painting. Press the X button on Begin Face Painting to start. There are some new things you can use to paint faces with here, but they work just like regular makeup. There's a thin brush, a thicker brush, and even a wild spray. Try it out. These are ready-made designs. They can make you look super cool without any effort at all. Give it a try. Use these tissues to wipe off any mistakes you make. We'll select this when we're finished. You should check out the decals and patterns first, though. You can use any decals you bought to put cool things right on the face. Just select the decal you want, then slap it on. Try it out. Free money? Sign me up.
Hiya, Angel. Sweet ensemble, girl. Hey
there, pretty princess.
We need something in the magazine that's not about fashion and trends. I'm going to do a photo story on some of the wildlife that lives here in the city park. All right, this is going to be fun, and the park is right next door to our offices. Time to brush up on my camera skills. Press the circle button to use it. When you have the camera out, you can press the X button to take a photo. Try it. After that, pressing the square button takes you back. That's the basics. Press the triangle button to put the camera away. Our cell phones can only hold a certain number of photos. If we keep taking photos, the older photos will be lost. Press the triangle button to go to the cell phone, and then select Photos. Here, you can see the photos that have been taken. If we want to keep one, we can lock it by pressing the X button. We can only lock 3 photos at a time, so only do the ones you really want to keep. When we're finished, press the triangle button to put away the cell. Okay, now let's go take photos of wildlife in the park.
What are you...
Hi, Yasmin.
That's great. I just need 2 more photos. I need to find some different animals.
Is it Halloween already? What are you wearing?
This token looks kinda cool. I'll bet there's more of those to find. Cool, that's 2. If I can just find one more animal. Right, that was a snap.
Hello? Who is it?
The girls are here! Run!
Oh no! The tickets to London!
We know it was you, so you might as well confess.
We don't know what you mean.
We found a Band-Aid in our office, Casey.
Now hand over those invitations!
The invitations to Pin's nightclub that were sent to Burdine? Why, they're in Burdine's office like they've always been.
Come on, girls. There's nothing more we can do here.
Well, I'm not gonna let them beat us. They may have kicked me out of their magazine, but they'll never stop us from making our magazine the best on the planet.
But what are we going to do?
We just need a good plan.
What we need to do is sneak into Burdine's office and take back our tickets. And I have a plan that's just crazy enough to work.
Do tell.
First things first, we have to get the Tweevils out of the way. If we make a flyer to advertise a phony pink sale? They're bound to bite.
And then we can dress up as a Tweevil and sneak in to steal back the tickets.
Ugh, dress as a Tweevil? Well, I guess we've got to make some sacrifices. Let's get to it!
What are you doing here, brat? Ugh, what are you wearing? You still a pink. It's a sale, a pink sale. What do you want, brat?
Hi, pretty princess.
You look at me, the curious one. You look at me. Kind of man I love, what I believe, what I know.
Keep it down. Trying to sleep.
We did it! We got the tickets back!
We're gonna see Crash play at Pins, the hippest punk club in the world!
And we get to stay in a fancy hotel and everything.
We rock!
We're hot. And we're going to London. Let's go, girls.